Crunch Grand Prix is moving in a new musical direction. The radio personalities have had their chance. Now it's time to unleash the best of the Irish music scene onto Europe's biggest indoor kart track, Colm karting. This week we have country rock duo Jezzebelle, comprised of vocalist Katie Carpenter and guitarist and singer Gary Burke, taking on Dublin singer-songwriter Colm Lynch and his guitarist Peter McGuire. Jezzebelle's Katie and Gary met in music college and began to collaborate on each other's music and hone in on their unique country roots sound.
No, we weren't really performing by ourselves. We met in college, in music college, and then we started performing then, but very early in kind of our music career we started playing together. Katie would sing on my stuff and I would play guitar on her stuff, and we just kind of really had the same ideas of where we wanted to go in bands. We were like, well, let's just play together, this sounds pretty good. And it was really early in our kind of gig career, let's call it, that we started playing together, so we've known nothing else.
It's been really gradual. It's been definitely a long slog up the hill, in that way. But we like that, and each month it gets better, each year it gets better. But the last few months have been really great since we've released the single. Down and out, we've been kind of getting outside of Dublin a bit more and playing around the country, which has been new for us. Even I know it sounds weird because we've been together so long, but it's definitely new for us to be touring around the country and doing other sessions and meeting other people, doing other festivals, and so just kind of putting yourself out there as much as we can the last few months.
Jezzebelle are quite the jet setters, and only 4 years since their inception they've been on 2 American tours, accumulating a total of 115 gigs. The Americans must like what they hear, so
it's quite an American sound sometimes, because who we're influenced by is mainly their American acts, so we got there, but there's suddenly 2 Irish people playing that style of music, so people really, really liked it. The gigs just got better. Like you said, we did a 60-day tour. It started off pretty slow, and word gets around, and by the time you come back around to that place 30 days later, there's a lot more people there, and I think they just dug the sound of 2 Irish people singing that style of music.
They did ask for Raglan Road and all those stuff. I think they were a bit disappointed in that way, but then we threw out our own stuff and kept that going, and it was fine.
Described by the Irish Times as a singer-songwriting saviour, Colm Lynch is maybe not as well known as he should be. Following the success of his first album, A Whisper in a Riot, the follow-up Tickety Boo was released in September of last year. Colm explains though that critical acclaim doesn't pay the bills.
It was very well received, critically acclaimed, which means people say nice things, but you don't make any record, or you don't make any money or sell any records.
Right, so you prefer to be critically panned and then make a bit of money.
Yeah, oh sure, yeah, I'll sell out. Just tell me where to sign, I'll sell out. No, but it was nice for people to say nice things.
Tickety Boo is the latest compilation of songs from Colm, but what exactly makes the singer-songwriter tick? Where does the inspiration come from?
I do a lot of reading, watch a lot of films, get in a lot of situations. That's where it comes from, and there's no real formula. You could come up with a good turn of phrase when you're just going about your daily business, so you could come up with a nice little lick on the guitar, or maybe both at the same time. But there's no real formula to it. So I've never written lyrics down. Never wrote them. Well, maybe the odd time, but I always just remember them in my head. And if they're good, I hang on to them, and if they're not, I discard them. But I was never one for writing down lyrics. I always just remember them.
Colm and Peter were relaxed, but were they calm and collected, or semi-comatose?
I think we know his weaknesses. He's very chilled out this morning. The guys, they don't look like they're fully awake yet. We actually rehearsed in a wind tunnel, which I think is going to do wonders for us today.
Peter, Colm's guitarist, thought his role as lead guitarist in Colm Lynch's band would lend itself to the track.
I've got to do my best to make Colm look good, which is pretty much it's my job.
Okay, is he good at Colm?
Absolutely, yeah. He's there week in, week out, making me.
I know. We'll do our best to psych them out, and
we've brought a few banana skins and just little jars of oil and stuff. It's going to be really underhanded.
Excellent. Peter took to the track like an exceptionally fast duck to Whitewater Rapids, taking corners like a ballerina on diazepam, leaving all the racers in his wake. Colm and Gary were focused and really trying to keep up with Pete, while Katie was doing some Sunday karting and waving to the camera. Peter was sailing to victory, and only for some ungentlemanlike driving from his front man, it would have been an awe-inspiring victory.
Colm, was all chivalry left off the track? There was one point where you ploughed it right into the side of Katie. I saw that. Come on, man.
She was asking for it. She was asking for it. Second fastest
The two lads with the sweet smiles at the start of the race.
Well, they weren't so sweet up there. There are no gentlemen out there, I tell you.
You can check out Jezzebelle at the Kilkenny Rhythm and Roots Festival for 3 nights from April 30th to May 2nd, and then the Crushkeen Lawn in Cork on May 5th. Check out their MySpace at myspace.com/Jezzebelle for more dates and info. Troubadour Colm Lynch can be heard live at the Dublin Rocks Festival in the Twisted Pepper on the 15th of May on Abbey Street in Dublin, and at various festivals over the summer. Stay tuned for It's Coming Down at the end of the show, and don't forget to check out the Prunts Grand Prix page on newstalk.ie/Motormouth for more audio, video, photos and links.